AC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, after a couple of days of cloudy skies, rainy weather, and temperatures below 90, not many people have been complaining about that. It looks like we will see the sun coming back out tomorrow. The heat will turn on, but it's going to be hazy sunshine as we have a plume of African dust in the area, and it's going to stick around for a couple of days. We'll talk a little bit more about that as well. First off, though, let's take a look at the big picture, and I got 36 hours worth of satellite imagery here. Notice the big storm complex that developed in South Texas last night. We had one complex working its way southward, then another one in Mexico drifting northward, and the two converged in South Texas, producing about 14 inches of rain just north and west of Harlingen, Texas last night in about a matter of 3 or 4 hours, where they had widespread flooding, so a big flood event down across South Texas. Meanwhile, that tropical moisture also shuttling off to the north and east, producing showers and storms, especially southwest Louisiana, northern portions of Acadiana, then eastern Louisiana. And then we had a second round coming in late this afternoon, early this evening, that kind of has been falling apart as we have a fair bit of African dust here, and that really kills tropical showers and thunder showers, or at least mitigates them, and that's why most of the showers were most concentrated where the dust was least back to the west, and then farther to the east in Acadiana, just mostly light rain, although there were some pretty hefty storms, and one bearing hail that produced upwards of marble to quarter-size hail that did some damage to a car windshield along the road up in Carencro. Check out my social media feeds on that. Weather-wise, though, this is a little bit of an upper-level disturbance. Drier, more stable air should be coming in from the west. This disturbance pushes off to the north and east, but then eventually backs to the south and west later this week, so that'll bring the rain chances back up, if not for Friday. Certainly as we go into the weekend, we'll have the clouds and showers. Now, this evening, we still have some moderate rainfall in northern portions of Calcasieu, southern Beauregard, into Allen and western Jeff Davis Parish, and some heavier showers also up toward the Ville Platte area. Some nice rain coming down here. No thunder, just gentle rainfall, and this will be gradually dissipating as the night wears on through tomorrow morning. And then as we start tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, but watch what happens. We start to see intervals of sunshine. It's going to be hazy sunshine. That's going to get our temperatures into the lower 90s and the heat index up near 100 tomorrow afternoon. But lo and behold, there will be scattered afternoon storms. Details still unclear, but we'll go with about a 30% chance with these storms roaming around the area for especially the northern portions of Acadiana and then off to the east. And that's what the model's been saying consistently throughout the day, and then showers diminishing through this time tomorrow night. Bigger picture as we open it on up, get into the European model. Looks like a couple of drier days ahead. Then Friday, scattered storms begin to move back in, and Saturday, pretty good chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms at about 50-50 for Saturday, and about that also for Sunday. We'll see how it plays out, but it does look like rain chances will come back up just in time for the weekend. As for that dust, nice dust showing up here across portions of eastern Louisiana into Mississippi. This dust plume will slowly move westward, and what it does, it makes for hazy skies. It does give you some allergy issues, but interestingly enough, a lot of this dust also deposits or pollinates some of the plants that come all the way from Africa over to here. So that is an interesting aspect, and you may have noticed spots on your car after some of the rains. That's what I did in Lafayette here. By Saturday, the dust begins to dissipate, but plenty of dust across the Atlantic basin. That keeps the tropics at bay, and we like that, and it's going to stay that way for a few more weeks for sure. The rest of the tropics quiet on the Atlantic side, but lo and behold, our first tropical depression of the Pacific season has formed. Should become Tropical Storm Alvin. No threat to land, and kind of late for the first storm in the Pacific basin to get going. So that's interesting as well. The Pacific season starts generally May 15th. Tonight, temperatures low to mid 70s, actually pretty comfortable out there. Not much of a heat index. Then tomorrow, lower 90s, then some sort of heat index approaching 100 tomorrow afternoon. 70s again tomorrow night, low to mid 70s, so still not too bad. Back into the low to mid 90s, I think, on Thursday. I'm going to go 94 for the high for Thursday afternoon. So some evening showers out there. They will be dissipating. Relatively pleasant temperatures. Light fog possible later on tonight with the moisture in the area. Then tomorrow, we'll call it hazy, hot, and and humid. That heat index near 100. We'll call it fewer afternoon storms at 30%. 92 the high tomorrow with that heat index up there approaching triple digits. Rain chance down to 20% Thursday, coming back up late Friday, and then going into the weekend, more clouds and showers. The weekend won't be a washout, but certainly a pretty good chance of showers and storms, and that may hold us in the 80s this weekend. And up and down rain chances into next week, and if we are lucky, the rain chances go down for the 4th, but of course that means the temperatures are going up. Right now, 20% for the 4th with a high of 93, maybe even hotter Friday into the following weekend. Drier air coming in, so that means the heat will be on.
All right, sure will. Thanks, Rob.